And here we are, we have the top leaders in Malaysia, which is
Symon Loh.
Symon Loh.
Anh một tràng pháo tay thật là lớn.
Thank you, Rosa. Thank you, Dang.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, people behind. Can you make some noise? Okay. I just want to make sure that everybody is... did you guys got a lot of tremendous knowledge from Dr. Pinky? Can we give her a round of applause? Awesome. All right, so it's great to be here. Thank you, Dang. Thank you, Tao. Thank you, Enagic Thailand for hosting, emceeing this event. My name is Symon. I'm from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Anybody been to Malaysia before? Wow, so many of you. Not yet. Okay. Would you like to come to Malaysia? Okay. Later, I'm going to talk about a very important event happening very soon. And most of our friends here are from Vietnam, Cambodia. Some of you are from Europe, further away. But Malaysia is very near. You guys can come over because we have a very exciting event. All right. So my name is Symon. I'm a 682-3. And I've been involved in the business for the last 9 years. And I have to say, I just became 682-3 last year. I'm going for my 682-4, and big part of it was because of emGuarde. A big part of it. emGuarde was like a turbocharger for my Enagic business. Who here you see the emGuarde as a turbocharger for your business? Put your hands up. Yes. And say aye. Aye. Fantastic. So today, my presentation, I'm going to be sharing with you guys the power of the emGuarde, and I'm going to be doing a training for you guys on how you can build a successful emGuarde business. Would that be good? Yes. Would that be good, ladies and gentlemen? Yes. Okay, I need some response. Okay, I need some response. Okay, just now Dr. Pinky has spoke so much about the danger of radiation. I don't need to repeat what she has just said because it's a lot of information. So after listening to Dr. Pinky, is radiation dangerous? Yes or yes? Yes. It's dangerous. So if radiation is dangerous, let me ask you guys, how big is the emGuarde market? How big is the emGuarde market? How big? The big? Or big? The emGuarde market is not big. It is huge. It is enormous. Thank you, Dang. It is very big. And ladies and gentlemen, the emGuarde I'm going to present today, Enagic is the only company in the world that has this technology. Meaning, you are the only distributor in the world that can sell emGuarde. There is no competition for the emGuarde. Is that powerful, ladies and gentlemen? Can you imagine you are the only person selling a smartphone in the whole world? There's no brand B, C, D, E, F, G. You're only one brand. This is the position of emGuarde now. So ladies and gentlemen, how big is the emGuarde market? Big. Huge, enormous. Okay? So just now we saw, why is emGuarde market so big? Because this is what we see every day. Everybody came here on a plane, right? You know? When you're on a plane, what is in front of you? What is behind you? TV screens. And you're sitting on it. So when you travel, must you have your emGuarde? Yeah. Absolutely. Who travels with your emGuarde? Raise up your hand. Fantastic. Okay. EV station. I know Dang has a nice purple Tesla that goes like this. All right. But unfortunately, the radiation also goes like this. Okay. But it's a beautiful car. However, this is growing. If the EV industry is growing, is the emGuarde going to be more and more important? Yes. But you don't need to be driving an EV to have radiation in your car. Who here you have done some testing in your normal petrol car? Is the radiation also very high? Yes, it's also very high. So guys, it is everywhere. Phones. VR, this Oculus Rift, right? People put the sets on their heads. Earpods. Who here are using wireless earpods? Yeah. Are you still using them? Yes. Oh, God. After you attend Dr. Pinky's session and this session, my advice to you is to go back to the wired headphones, because wireless means more radiation, right? Everybody say this: wireless, more radiation. More radiation. Okay? What else? So many things. Wi-Fi, smart home systems. Now, ladies and gentlemen, after you understand what Dr. Pinky has said and all these things that you've learned about radiation and emGuarde, I want you guys to really understand something. We, or you guys, are not salespeople. I want you to tell to your partner left and right, you can say in your own language, we are not salespeople. Say that again. We are not salespeople. You guys are lifesavers. We are lifesavers. Because, ladies and gentlemen, if you're able to help somebody with the emGuarde, their family, their kids, their elderly people at home, live a harmonious and safe environment, are you saving their life? Yes or yes? Yes. So guys, we are not salespeople, we are lifesavers. Lifesavers. Is that powerful? Yes. Don't go out there and say, I'm selling emGuarde. No. Say that, I'm going to save your life. Okay? I'm going to save your life. All right? So because of emGuarde, I had great opportunity thanks to Enagic headquarters, Enagic Europe, Enagic Asia. They have invited me to go around the world to speak on behalf of the company. Now today, a lot of you guys here are from Cambodia and Vietnam team. You're not even my team, but we believe that Enagic is a very big ship. Am I right? A ship. And this ship, if the ship goes the right direction, everybody does very well and prosper. Am I right, ladies and gentlemen? So because of that mindset, I said yes to Enagic. I said, let's travel around the world. Let me talk about emGuarde. Let me talk about Enagic, because our mission as leaders of the company is to help more and more people realize about emGuarde and Enagic being one of the best businesses in the world right now. Can we give Enagic a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen? Right? So, I had the opportunity to travel to Europe, all over Asia. We're also planning a trip to the US, right? Maybe I'll visit Dang's beautiful home, right? I know he has a very nice house there. So it's gonna grow very, very fast. Been to Cambodia, beautiful country, lots of amazing distributors there as well, right? And maybe next time I can go to Vietnam as well. Yes. Vietnam, yeah? A lot of you guys have been inviting, so let's see. So guys, introducing Enagic's latest patented technology, the emGuarde. And what does emGuarde stand for? EM stands for electromagnetic guard. Okay? Protect you or guard you from electromagnetic radiation. That is the name of the emGuarde. Okay? So we know if Enagic were to launch emGuarde 30 years ago, maybe not many people need the emGuarde. Why? Because last time, remember, when we grew up as kids, did we have iPhone? Did we have big screen computers? What did we have? How did we play? We played outside. We played under the rain. We were playing football. We were stronger, we were more agile, and we were not exposed. But today, why is emGuarde important? Because this is the reality of the next generation. And my question to everybody is this: is technology going to reduce or increase? It's only going to increase. It's never going to reduce. It's never going to reduce. So here, all of us here, lifesavers, our job is to go out there and educate. Dr. Pinky used a very important word. Educate people about the danger of radiation and choose a better choice called the emGuarde. Because we are doing people a favor. Same with the Kangen water and now with the emGuarde. Right? So different types of pollution. Around the world, you have people with water pollution, air pollution, noise pollution. But these things, you can solve it. And you can see it, you can sense it. But radiation pollution, can you see radiation? Yes or no? No. Can you smell radiation? No. Can you touch radiation? No. You can't see it, you can't feel it, you can't smell it. All right? And it comes out from all these devices. And is this in every single home? Absolutely. Every home. You have this. Right? It's every single home. So what if today you go home or you go back to your hotel room, right? A lot of us here are visiting. But this time you can see the radiation coming out from your devices, and it looks something like this. Let me ask you a question. Would you allow your 2-year-old child to sit in the living room for 2 hours and watch television if you can see it? Who would not do it? By show of hands. You will never do it because you can see it. But why are you doing it today? It's because you cannot see it. And the moment you can't see something, you do not fear it. Am I making sense, ladies and gentlemen? Right? The moment you can't see something, you do not fear it. Except for ghosts. That's a little joke right there. Okay? So, we have to understand it. WHO, World Health Organization, came out with this article. Oh, I think the translator only now, so one guy was like, ha ha ha, after about 20 seconds. Thanks. Can we give a round of applause to the translators, the Vietnamese and the Cambodian translators, doing a great job. All right, now, coming back here, the WHO came out with this article in 2011. How many years ago? 2011, how many years ago? 14 years ago. 14 years ago, WHO classified electromagnetic field as possibly carcinogenic to humans, meaning possibly cancer-causing to humans, based on an increased risk of glioma, which is a type of brain cancer, associated with wireless phone use. They came out with this 14 years ago. But my question to everybody is this. Are you seeing this for the first time? A lot of you? Can you raise up your hand? Are you seeing this for the first time? Means you did not know about this before emGuarde. Can I get everybody to participate? Who here, you didn't know about this before emGuarde? Raise up your hand. Take a look at that. Majority. You see? So a lot of people are not exposed to these kind of risks. This happened, this situation happened in September 2023 in France. This article was from where? Can you guys see? What is this? BBC. It was on one of the largest news channel in the whole world, that France halts, means stopped, the sales of iPhone 12 because of radiation level. Who here, you were not aware of this? Raise up your hand. You didn't know about this. Who here, you have read this before? You have seen this? Yeah? Take a look at this. A lot of people don't know about it. Why? Because is Apple a big company? It's a big company, right? But they actually stopped it because of radiation levels and so many things. All right? Who here, you're using Apple phones? Anybody? Even in the phones themselves, they have a clause in the phone that tells the users to reduce exposure to radio frequency energy, use a hands-free option such as speakerphone, headphone, or other similar accessories. It is in your phone. So that if you spend a long time on your phones and you get some headache, you feel nauseous or uncomfortable, you can't say anything to the companies because they have told you, reduce exposure. So it is the consumer's responsibility. I want everybody to say, it is my responsibility. And now Enagic has come up with a product that you can actually put it into your home to reduce the risk, okay? To reduce the risk, okay? Dr. Pinky spoke about this. We have two types of radiation, non-ionizing radiation, ionizing radiation. We have explained that ionizing radiation is like your X-ray, all these high-frequency radiation, but we are exposed to the non-ionizing, which is majority of our electrical appliances. And emGuarde protects you from a specific range of frequency. I'm going to go into the details of the emGuarde, and this is how the emGuarde actually works. All of our devices emit radiation energy. Am I right, ladies and gentlemen? It emits the red color. When the emGuarde is turned on, in a 4x4 or 12 feet by 12 feet radius, okay, left and right, emGuarde utilizes something called harmonic frequencies. I want everybody to repeat to their neighbor, harmonic frequencies. Repeat again, harmonic frequencies. Because that is the technology emGuarde is using to protect us from radiation. All right? So it uses harmonic frequencies between 3 megahertz to 1000 megahertz, protect us within this range, within a 4-meter radius. Okay? Now, why does emGuarde protect you from 3 to 1000 megahertz? Can everybody repeat 3 to 1000 megahertz? This is the protective range. Why? Because in the US, there is an association called the FCC. Where's the name? FCC, right here. FCC. And according to their exposure limit, the body absorbs highest amount of radio frequency energy in this particular range. Can everybody read what is the range? 30 to 300 megahertz. So according to the FCC, frequencies between 30 to 300, our body, for some reason, which I will explain, absorbs a lot of the radiation energy. Is that good or bad? It's bad, because we're not Incredible Hulk, right? We don't want radiation, okay? So this is the range where our body absorbs a lot of the energy. And what is the range that mGuard protects you from? 3 to 1,000, even beyond 300, okay? Because this is the most a vulnerable range. And this is the article. You guys can download it. It's on the slides. Okay? And they talk about it. And the reason for that, why does the body absorb radiation between 30 to 300 the most, is because that is also the frequency of most of our organs, our brain, our heart, our liver. That is the human body frequency. So there is something called resonance. Resonance means when you have two frequencies that operates at similar frequencies, they can come together and they can vibrate. Are you guys following so far? Yeah. So far, so good? Yeah, because there's translation. I want to make sure you guys understand. All right? So, because of our body's frequency. Okay? Now, this is a doctor from Malaysia, very, very good friend of ours that is an advocate for health and wellness. Okay? Dr. Satvinder Singh. I want you guys to also listen to what Dr. Sat has to say about radiation and young kids. Elin, can you help me play the video?
The children's brain, like the hypothalamus, it tends to absorb 1.5 to 2 times more electromagnetic fields than an adult. But if you look at the child's bone marrow, it absorbs an amazing 10 times more electromagnetic radiation than an adult. The brain is much more absorbent, the skull is thinner, and because the relative size is smaller, if I give you the same dosage, your smaller tissue is going to absorb more than the bigger tissue. The first thing you have to do is keep the appliance that's emitting the radiation further apart from you, like handphones, off all power points when they're not in use. Number 3, you could use electromagnetic field harmonizers, which will balance out the radiation side effects from the appliance.
So that is from Dr. Satvinder. He talks about how the kid, like similar to what Dr. Pinky talks about, kids absorb more radiation than adults. Ladies and gentlemen, should we start to protect our kids? Yes or yes? Yes. Absolutely. Because today, we have all the stats. Autism, many years ago, 1 in 150. What is the autism rate today? Do you guys remember the number? 1 in how many? 1 in 36. Give it a bit more time, 1 in 24. Because why? Technology. Sperm count, testosterone level, all this has been discussed just now. It is a serious concern. And these articles are available online. Go online, go on Google, go and do your research. The more you read, the more afraid you become. That is the problem. Okay? The more you read, the more you don't want to touch your phone. But ladies and gentlemen, can you truly live your life and do your business without your phone? You can't. You can't even have your relationship without your phone. Your girlfriend has to call you. Your boyfriend has to call you. The moment you switch off your phone, they think you're with another girlfriend or another boyfriend. So we need our phone. So what is the solution? The solution is... Thank you very much. Okay? So this is the EMF Safety Network. 871 people done this survey, and they have got stunning results where people talk about sleeping problems, fatigue, concentration problems, stress and anxiety, headache, all these things relating to electromagnetic radiation. Are these things common that people are facing today? Are these common things that people are facing? Absolutely. They're facing it. Yeah? So this is done by a PhD holder with 800 over people. So ladies and gentlemen, this is the mGuard. The mGuard has been turned on right there, and this is the power of the mGuard. And the mGuard, once again, protects you in a range of 8 meters. How many meters, ladies and gentlemen? 8 meters of defense. So when you have a unit in your home, some of you who have bigger homes, you need multiple emGuards. If you have different rooms, you want to put an emGuard in different rooms. Now the thing is this. If you have different rooms in your house, you want to put the emGuard in places where you spend most time in. All right? So some of you may not even spend more than an hour in your kitchen. So maybe you don't need an emGuard there. But if you spend a lot of time in your living room, you must have an emGuard. Your kids' room, you must have an emGuard. Your bedroom, you must have an emGuard. Your office room, you must have an emGuard. All right? So we need more than one. All right? This is a test report from the University of Science Malaysia. This was truly amazing. This came out last year, somewhere around July. And the emGuard was actually sent into a university, one of our top universities in Malaysia, to do a testing because they wanted to find out how much of radiation emGuard is able to actually suppress in that specific range, frequency range. Are you guys interested to find out? Fantastic. Are you guys interested to find out? Okay. Okay, so this is from the USM, and they've done the testing, and the results are here. I'm not going to go into the details, but the percentage of suppression. I want you guys to understand that this is the distance, 1 meter away from the emGuard, 2 meters away from the emGuard, and this is radius. This is not diameter. What is the coverage range of emGuard? Radius. How many meters? 4 meters. 8 meter diameter means both sides. So this is radius. 1 meter, 2 meter, 3 meter, 4 meter, 5 meter, 6 meter. They even tested it up to 6 meters. 6 meter radius means 12 meter diameter. Okay? And take a look at the percentage of suppression. What is the percentage of suppression? 99.8, 99.9, 99.8, 99.7, 99.5, even up to 6 meter radius, 99.6% of suppression. Is that amazing, ladies and gentlemen? Can we give emGuard a big round of applause? Yeah? If you want the full report, you want to download all this stuff, this entire presentation slide will be given to you. Do I get a clap? Okay. But don't ask from me, okay, because there's hundreds of you. Go to our Telegram group, which I will post it up later. Download it from the Telegram group. Okay? It will be centralized. So you can get it there. All right? Now, how can we show the power of emGuard? There are 2 ways currently we're using. I'm going to share with you a video that I made in Hong Kong just maybe less than a year ago. And we're actually using something called the SDR software. It is a software everybody can download to use to actually do your emGuard demo and to do a radiation testing of the environment. And we shot this video. I was with David, and we were just, we were in shock when we saw the level of radiation in these environments. So let's watch this video. No, video. This one is video.
This is called the SDR software, and it's gonna actually detect the electromagnetic interference in this area. So what David is gonna do now, he's going to actually turn on the software. You can download this software on your Android phone. You just have to pay a couple of dollars, you get the software. So I want you guys to see. Just zoom in on the phone, Ben. You can just take a look at this.
And I don't know if you guys can hear it. So the software is connected to a dongle that connects to an antenna. And the antenna is receiving the interference around this room. It's unbelievable. Take a look at the chart. It is crazy. Absolutely crazy. We have not seen this anywhere else. Okay? So now what we want to find out is, if we have the emGuard, what can it do to us? And what can it do for us? So it's not connected. Now, I'm going to put next to the SDR software. I'm going to turn it on. In 3, 2, 1. So this is the software. Look at the wave spectrum. It's gone down. I'm going to unplug the emGuard. Talk about this suppression. All right. Take a look at the suppression, guys. Here, take a look at the suppression. Boom. With the emGuard turned on. If you guys are watching this, I want you guys to bring your emGuard everywhere you go, especially in cities like this, and make sure you always keep yourself protected. See you guys soon. Is that amazing, ladies and gentlemen? Okay. Thank you. Thank you. I need your help to unplug later. Okay, now, who here you are using Android phones? Who here you are using Android? Okay, so to our friends that are using Android, you can download that software. But who here you're using Apple? Apple, okay. So Apple, they don't have this application. Who here you're already feeling a little bit sad? They don't have this. Okay, so there is a solution. Every time there's a problem, there is a solution. The solution for Apple is this. Now, this is called the Bangkok SDR. It is the same software, but it is already built into a detector, meaning you do not need a phone. Are you guys following? You can just use this device and actually see the difference. Now, I need the camera to focus onto the detector. I'm going to turn it on. Eileen, can you help to unplug the mGuard? So now we're going to do a live demo. Do you guys want to see a live demo? Yes. Okay, anybody has their mGuard in the room here today? Can I please request for you to turn it off? Okay, those of you who have your mGuard, please turn your mGuard off. Remove it. Because if your mGuard is on, we can't do this demo, okay? So if you have your mGuard, please turn it off. Okay. I don't know if you guys can see it, but can you see the screen? Okay. You would see two things. Number one, can you see 72 million hertz on the top? That is the frequency of our brain. We have to tune it. Second thing is you will see a green color chart. Am I right? And after you can see a blue color spectrum on the bottom. That is all the radiation data in this environment. And can you hear something coming out from the device? Can you hear a buzzing sound? That is actually all the noise radiation that you cannot hear, but is in the environment. Okay? So with a count of 3, I'm going to get Eileen to actually turn on the mGuard, and I want you to see what happens to the device. Okay? Say again. Okay. 3. Let's count together. 3, 2. What happened? Can we turn off the mGuard again? And can we turn it on again? Let's give mGuard a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Is this a powerful tool? Yes. Now, in our training, we have a saying. We say, no demo, no sales. No demo, no sales. I want you to tell your partner left and right, no demo, no sales. No demo, no sales. Tell them, more demo, more sales. More demo, more sales. So you need these tools to close a lot of mGuard sales. Am I making sense to you guys? You cannot just talk about mGuard. You must show what mGuard can do. Okay? Who here you want to get this device today? Who here you want to get this device today? Very good. Now, we have this on sale outside. Do not go now. Do not go now. We have this on sale outside. The price and everything is outside. We accept, I think, up to 3 currencies, Thai baht, dollars, or I think Vietnamese dong as well. You check with the team outside. We only have up to 100 units. We only have 100 units. So if you want to get your Bangkok SDR device for your mGuard demo, please go outside later and buy it from the booth in the front. Are you guys clear so far? Yeah. Okay. Secondly, okay, got it. Okay, only cash only, no credit card. Now, second thing is Dr. Pinky's book very important? Yeah. I'm telling you, it's very important. And she has a limited copy outside. Again, speak to her and her team. It's going to be right next to the booth selling the Bangkok SDR. It's going to be there. And I heard from Dr. Pinky this morning when we're having breakfast that this book is already being translated into Thai. And the thing is, some of you here, leaders, Vietnamese leaders, Cambodian leaders, if you want it into your own language, maybe you can speak to Dr. Pinky. I don't know how these things work, but I think it's a good idea for you guys to have it in your own language. So please speak to Dr. Pinky later on. Ladies and gentlemen, are you guys getting a lot of value from this presentation? Yes. Do you want more or should I stop? More. I can't hear from the people behind. Do you want more or should I stop? More. Okay, then I continue. Okay? Now, Dr. Magda, another doctor. Can we do it later, please? Thank you. Okay? Dr. Magda Harvard, she's a medical doctor that also focuses on radiation and how it affects the body. And she has something to say. You saw this slide in Dr. Pinky's slide. She talks about something called the rouleau formation. When you use your phone, your devices, for a long time, what happens? Your blood cells come together. And when your blood cells come together and they stick together, is it good or is it bad? It's very bad. So we wanted to find out, my team, my downlines, my organization, we wanted to find out how can emGuarde help us with this condition. Would you be interested to see if emGuarde can actually help this blood formation? Would you be interested? Yes. Absolutely. Let's take a look. Now, this is actually one of my downlines. We did a blood test in a clinic in Malaysia. This was some time ago, last year. And this was his blood sample, 20 minutes of using his mobile phone on YouTube without the emGuarde. Can you guys see? What happened to the blood cells? It's all stacking together. Can you guys see that? It's all stacking. When you have your blood cells stacking, you have lower oxygen transport, lower blood circulation. It's bad news for the body. Now, what we did, and because of what we did, the doctor that did this test for us ended up buying an emGuarde because he saw what emGuarde can do, right? And this is actually 20 minutes after turning on the emGuarde and continue using the phone. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what happened to this test subject 20 minutes after with the emGuarde and continue using on the phone. Is that amazing, ladies and gentlemen? Can we give emGuarde a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen? This is powerful. Yeah? And we have another one to share with you guys. I got the permission from a leader from Hong Kong. She made this video for her team, and she uses another type of microscope that can actually see the speed of our blood circulation. It's amazing. And she documented it. We saw it in Malaysia when she came to present it, and she has given me consent to share this with you guys today. It's gonna be mind-blowing. It's gonna be mind-blowing. You have it? Okay, something wrong with the file, but we will share it into the Telegram group later on, no problem. Can we get the presentation file again? Okay, all right. So ladies and gentlemen, that is the emGuarde. It is very straightforward. Around the world, the emGuarde retails for $1,480. Now in Thailand, inclusive of the taxes, it is 56,710 Thai baht available in the Enagic Thailand office. Who here you do not own an emGuarde yet, by a show of hands? You do not own. Great. Now who here after this event, you genuinely feel you need an emGuarde for yourself? Raise up your hand. Fantastic. So speak to your team leaders, speak to your sponsors, go to the Enagic office today, tomorrow, or on Monday, get your emGuarde and get your team the emGuarde, ladies and gentlemen. Now, you know, because of emGuarde, it helped me to go up to 682-3. This is our tree in Okinawa. Have you guys been to Okinawa? Who here has been to Okinawa? Who here wants to go to Okinawa, Japan? Amazing. Because once you become a 682-3, they have a tree for you in Okinawa to showcase that you are a leader of the company. It's an amazing feeling to going there, seeing your name on the tree, seeing it being watered every day. And I have to say, emGuarde played a big role on it. And thanks to my sponsor, Mingwei, he also got his beautiful tree there, 682-4. And to conclude today's session, I want to give you a very special training. Can I give you a special training? Yeah. Very special. These are new materials that I'm doing, so you guys are the first people to see it. And I like to call this session Enagic 2.0. Can you tell your partner left and right, Enagic 2.0? So what was Enagic 1.0? 1.0 was Kangen water. Would you guys agree with me that for a company to have one product and did so well around the world for the last 50 years is a miracle. It's a miracle. It's incredible. But for the next 50 years, when we listen to our CEO, Mr. Ashiro, he said that they're going to be introducing great products into the company so that more people can change their lives, more people's health can be changed. And I believe emGuarde is leading the way into this next phase of Enagic's history. And I call it the next phase, Enagic 2.0. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you a question. I need to click it. I don't know why. I have to press it back into the file. Thank you. What if you knew about Kangen water before it was launched in your country 10, 20 years ago? Would that be good for you? Yes. I don't think some of you understood that question. What if you knew about Kangen water 10, 20 years ago before it was even available in your country? Would that be good for you as a distributor? Yes. Absolutely. Because the early people gets the benefit. The early people gets the benefit. Now the thing is this, I'm sure, I can't press it for some reason. Let me try, huh? Okay. I'm sure none of us here have this in their backyard, right? What is this? This is a time machine. Okay, it's back from the future, from the movie. We don't have a time machine to bring ourselves back to 20 years ago when Kangen water was first available in the US, Malaysia, Vietnam, Cambodia. We do not have a time machine. But when I saw the emGuarde, when it was launched in Malaysia about 2 years ago, I saw the emGuarde as my time machine, ladies and gentlemen. I know I can't turn back the time, but I know if I capitalize on this opportunity, I can be the first successful distributor with the emGuarde. I can use it as my time machine. Ladies and gentlemen, are you getting what I'm saying? So my question to you is, do you want to use emGuarde as your time machine? Yes. That you can be the first in your countries, you can be the first in your community, first in your state, first in your region. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the opportunity with emGuarde. Because a lot of people don't understand this. So I've created these new slides to really give you my thoughts and my ideas. Why do people like to join new network marketing companies? You know, when there's a new multi-level marketing company, a lot of people like to join. Am I right? A lot of people go in. Why? Why do people like to do that? Because new product maybe they want to be number one. It's exciting. They go into a new opportunity. However, what usually happens to most companies? 90% of them go out of business within the first 2 years. Am I making sense, ladies and gentlemen? Yes. New things, very new, but go out of business. Then they keep jumping. They're like frogs. They jump from one company to the other. Now, what are you getting with the emGuarde? So it's risky business. When you start something new, it's risky business. So what do you have now in your hand? Now, you have emGuarde. Let me share with you my thoughts. You have a 51-year-old company called Enagic as a platform for the emGuarde for you to sell. You are not joining a new business. You're not joining a new company. You don't have the new company's risk, but you have the new company's upside, which is new product, and you can be number one, and it's exciting. You get the opportunity. You get the excitement. You get the earning potential of a new business, yet you are not exposed to the risks of a new business. Am I making sense to you guys, ladies and gentlemen? Yes. So I want you to look at emGuarde as a totally new business altogether. And you have Enagic, one of the greatest companies that I've known, to become your partner in this business. Is that powerful, ladies and gentlemen? Can we give Enagic and emGuarde a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen? Okay. So my experience with emGuarde in 2023, it's a compelling product. Is emGuarde compelling? When people see it, they go, wow. It's a demo-able product. Can you demo the emGuarde? Yes. Because products that you cannot demo is very hard for people to see. But you can demo, it's going to be amazing. Lower entry cost to bring in new network marketers into the business, leading to more Kangen machine sales. Is that good or good? You bring in a lot. Would you agree with me, ladies and gentlemen? A lot of people want to do Kangen water business. A lot of people want to do Kangen water business, but perhaps for our region, Southeast Asia, a lot of people can't afford to buy the Kangen machine, but they want to do the business. So what I have done in Malaysia and all my other teams around the world, we use emGuarde as a start to bring them into the business. And when they become 2A, 3A, 4A, they also buy their Kangen machine. They start selling Kangen machine. Are you guys seeing what I'm seeing, ladies and gentlemen? Is that a good strategy? So emGuarde is a doorway. I want you to tell your partner left and right, emGuarde is the door. emGuarde is the door. A great tool to revive idle distributors. Ladies and gentlemen, do you have distributors in your organization that is not doing anything much, slowed down, not selling anymore? Now is the time to bring them in. New product, new life, new energy, new year, everything new. It is time for you to work 10 times harder this year compared to last year. Who's with me? Who's gonna work 10 times harder this year? Go for your -3, go for your -4, go for your -5, -6, -7, -8 this year. Who's gonna do it this year? Awesome. Some of you know, maybe next year. Maybe next year. Let's see. Okay? And lastly, duplication. I want you guys to look at your neighbor left and right. Tell them, duplication. What is duplication? Duplication means how fast can you duplicate your team? With the emGuarde, what does your team need? Your team needs an emGuarde, a Bar-J detector, and they can already start to do the demo tomorrow. Am I right, ladies and gentlemen? Yeah. So with this kind of simple way of showing the demo, you can duplicate your business much faster. You need to upgrade. You need to upgrade your skills, your mindset, your confidence, your faith in the product and the business and the company, and your energy. Who here agrees with me that you need to upgrade all of this for you to become successful in Enagic? Raise up your hand. You need to upgrade. If you stay where you are today and you're not getting the results, you're also not going to get the results tomorrow. You need to upgrade. Everybody do this. I need to upgrade. I need to upgrade. So how can you do that fast? Remember just now I asked you guys, who here would like to come to Malaysia? Because, ladies and gentlemen, this training that I'm going to share with you, or this event I'm going to share with you, we used to do it only for our team in Malaysia years ago. Okay? However, currently, we have actually opened up our very special training to everybody in the Enagic world because we would like to help more people in this business. And we would like to invite you to join us at our highly anticipated Enagic event in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, coming 10th and 11th of May. And I'm going to share with you a video of the event that happened in January. That was the previous event that we have done. Let's watch that video together. Mingwei?
Welcome to the Essential Enagic Workshop.
And our business really changed since the last time we have been here, so we brought more team members here.
It's a great experience to be here. I suggest everyone to come and personally experience this.
And it has brought me so much clarity and so much value that I am committed to keep coming to these events and really grow my business because it gave me a different perspective about how to go about this business.
I learn so many things and I implement in my business, and I come with my team always. I changed a little bit because I'm more focusing on my health.
See you at the next event.
I see you guys in next event. See
See you at the next event.
All right. So that was what happened in January 18 and 19. Who was there in January 18, 19? Some of you were there. Incredible, right? And the next one, who would like to attend this event and get charged up in your Enagic business? Say aye. Aye. Fantastic. So the next event is happening on the 10th or 11th of May. There are limited tickets because the room can only hold about 600 to 700 people. So this is the event flyer. You can also visit our website at fhptrainings.com or scan this QR code to buy your ticket. Okay? We have opened this up to all the Enagic family around the world because we feel that when we have knowledge, we shouldn't be selfish and we should share with other people. Because when more people become successful, it's very good for the company. So who here you want to come to Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia in May? Say aye. Who here wants to come? Raise your hand. Who here wants to come? Aye. Get your tickets as soon as possible. Okay? What else do we have here? Can we show the last one? Ladies and gentlemen, would you like to have all the training materials and would you like to have access to all the training videos on the mGuard? Who would like to have that? Raise up your hand. Only half of you. Who would like to have all the training videos and to be coached on the mGuard business? Raise up your hand. Fantastic. So what you guys can do, you guys can join also an open Facebook group. We have opened it up. We don't charge any money to this group. It's called the mGuard to the world. Where is Elin? mGuard to the world. Can we help to navigate? Can you help me to navigate to? We basically have compiled a lot of the knowledge coming from a lot of experts on the mGuard radiation, some of the content from myself, and we have actually put it all into a group called mGuard to the world. It's an open group. Feel free to add people in. This group is exclusively for education only. All right? Education only. So what we have here is we have all the events. It will be posted up here. All right? We will post any event around the world that people are doing on mGuard. If you want to join, whether it's a Zoom event, whether it's a live event, we have Q&A sessions. And you can go up, Mingwei, you can go all the way up. And I want to show you guys guides. Can you click on guides? We have prepared 8 total guides that helps you navigate your way in the mGuard business. And all these videos are gonna help you gain knowledge on the mGuard. And when you bring in somebody new into the business, rather than you telling them everything about mGuard, you send them into this Facebook page. Is that easier, ladies and gentlemen? So we have done this, and we are opening up to you guys, those of you who are at this event today. So be sure to join the group, share with your downlines if you want them to get the value. And this is our latest project. And lastly, with the QR code, Mingwei, thank you very much on the end. The QR codes to join the Telegram group. Because who here you want our presentation slides today by raise of hands? Who here you want our presentation slides? Fantastic. It's gonna be $1,000 US. Haha. I'm serious. No? Okay, no. I'm kidding. Okay? I'm kidding. So it's gonna be posted in the Telegram group. Scan it, join it. Telegram group, the most important one because all the materials will be on the Telegram group. That is the mGuard website, that is the library of mGuard, and that is the YouTube channel for mGuard. Make sure you have access to all of these things. Very, very important. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, did you guys enjoy today's session? Did you guys enjoy today's session? I want to thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you guys have learned a lot from today, from Dr. Pinky especially. Can we give another round? She flew all the way from Philippines. She flew all the way from Philippines to be here. So once again, Dr. Pinky's book will be outside. And if you want to get your SDR budget detector, it's going to be outside. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. My name is Simon. I'll see you guys very soon. Back to Dang and Tao.